Hi guys, welcome back. I just uploaded a video a couple of hours ago. Well, maybe it was like an hour and 30 minutes ago, but we are here with part 2 of reading this book. Now, I kind of left off in a hurry by accident. It's just kind of was stuck on a time limit there for a little bit, but I'm going to be off that time limit for right now and just record like this. And hopefully it should just work. If anybody just doesn't like it, you could send a comment and I could take considerations. But anyways, I'm just going to start back at chapter 2. So I'm just going to reread this because I kind of feel like there just needs to be more context than just starting off in the middle of a chapter. So I'm just going to restart chapter 2, and to make up for it, I'll make this a 15-minute video. I think. Maybe. We'll see. Let's just read this. Chapter 2, Freedom. Stable 17. Stable 17 finally opened today. Diana Doped, the sole survivor, the stable dweller, a wanderer. Stable 17, a stable that hasn't been open in years. As the stable vault door opened, the brightness of outside started blinding Diana. She hadn't been outside in years. All the colors she saw before were gone. Everything looked gray. Everything was gray. War. War never changes, she spoke. The world had seemed to be on fire. She quickly remembered where her old home was. She started running in the direction of her home. She lived just by the city of Las Pegasus, or at least what was left of it. She went inside, and it seemed as if someone had moved in after her. She had found a .44 mag, AK-47, and a .57 Magnum. I'll take these. I don't think they're coming back, she said, looking at the pile of bones on the floor. Diana looked a little more, and she found a holotape. On the holotape, the name Diana marked on it. She picked it up and inserted it into her pitbox. An audio played. You may wonder who I am. We've met before the pre-war. I've left some guns and ammo if you somehow get to it first. Your journey is getting ready to start. The question is, are you ready? The world has changed. We'll meet again. Maybe some sunny day. I want you to travel east. I recommend making friends out there, but be careful who you trust. Good luck, soul survivor. B. She looked at her pitbox map and set a mark towards east. Maybe he's from a stable as well. Stable 2 is down east, almost close to Ponyville, she thought. She looked at her pitbox one more time and turned on Wasteland Radio. Then she started trotting east. An hour of walking can tire a pony. Diana kept on thinking about how thirsty she is. She kept thinking about water. She was thinking how if she had some, she'd be satisfied, and continued walking. But at the same time, she also seemed to think about the radiation, how the water would increase problems in her journey. She stopped and turned her head back. Well, too late to turn back, she thought to herself. A lot of thoughts kept popping up in her head. She had a feeling suddenly as if she had left the stove on at home and forgot, as if she realized. I don't know why, but I have the feeling I should be going to Manhattan, at least in that direction. She kept walking, but almost fell in front of her was. Oh, she kept walking, but she fell. In front of her was a ghastly gorge. Sorry. But only bigger from before. Green fog was down there. She looked closer and saw raiders. Not just them, but slaves as well. Holy shit, she screamed in her head. They're selling those ponies. In a pissed off disgust, she used her big buck bats to help her aim better. Good thinking that stranger left me these guns, she said to herself. Diana takes her first shot. She did it. A perfect headshot. Help, yelled one of the slave ponies. Diana thought, I'll don't worry, you'll be safe in a moment. You should have not done that, darling, said the slaver. Now, he looked around and spoke again. Come out, bitch. If you don't, I'll have to kill you. 1 second, his head's there. Next, it's not. She moved to a foggy spot and took her shot. Another perfect headshot, she yelled. I'm coming down there to save you. Don't worry. Be careful, warned the blue-maned stallion. They put traps down there. Watch out for the traps and the landmines. She came down into Ghastly Gorge. She inspected the dead ponies she had just killed. At first, she was sick to her stomach. She thought she was going to throw up after seeing the brain pieces of the ponies. The other was leaking blood out of his now gone face. He had a big old hole in the middle of his head. She paused for a moment. Then she heard breathing. He was still alive. Please, kill me, said the pony in a quiet voice. She didn't like this guy. Not one bit. She left him there, hoping that he dies a slow and painful death. She quickly began running towards the cage of the prisoner slaves are in. She was swift and avoided the bear traps and landmines. She had took the key from the other body and opened the prisoner's cage. You're free now, said Diana. Thank you so much, said the mare pony. Wait a sec. She looked at the outfit Diana was wearing. You're the stable dweller we heard about, aren't you? Stable 02, right? The young blue-coated pony responded, I actually came from stable 17. I need to somehow get to Manhattan. The blue-maned pony responded, It might be difficult. It might be a difficult journey to get there. The safest route still is of all that safe. Wait. The safest route still isn't all that safe. You must go through the Everfree Forest, go fast through the ruins, go past Dodge City, and make it to the Radlands. He stopped for a second, then spoke again. Warning, though, the Everfree Forest doesn't get visitors for a reason. It's said that the zebras took over the forest. The ruins are falling apart, so watch your step. If you avoid the Death Claws by Dodge City, I recommend that you get Rad-X or Power Armor. The Radlands are full of radiation. Once you get there, you'll meet a traveler like you. He'll help you through the rest of the way. Stay safe, traveler, and good luck on your journey. You'll need it. Thank you so much, said the grateful stable dweller. The mare pony responded, No, thank you, stable dweller. Chapter 3. The Zebra Mare, aka the Everfree Forest. That's another name for it. Sorry. Gray, green, gray, gray, green. Sorry. Gray, green, yet more gray, green. Gray really was everywhere. It was also dark. The trees blocked any sunlight from coming in. The trees appeared to be 20 feet tall. If there actually is zebras in Equestria, this would be the perfect place to be. Diana Dopehead ran into a sign at bu- Diana Dopehead ran into a sign that bumped her head. Ah, she thought to herself, who the hell put this sign here? She looked up at and read the sign. Beware of Smokey. Who in the hay is Smokey? She questioned herself. Diana stopped. Then she looked around. She tried to make a peep. She tried not to make a peep so she can listen, listening to every sound. She felt as if some pony was with her, as if some pony was following her. She listened more closely, and finally her questions were answered. Snap! A tree branch broke. Some pony had been following her, or at least aware that Diana was there. As soon as she heard the breathing snap, she ran as fast as she could away from the sound. Then she listened again. Well, did you find where that pony went? Said one voice. No, but she's gotta be around here somewhere, responded another voice. Well then, said the first voice, find her and put a bullet in her head. Yes, sir. Diana looked down from the trees she was hiding in and saw the two zebras. The male zebra seemed to give orders, and the other was the female zebra who follows the orders. She also seemed to smoke a cigarette when she's on the job. The two zebras move on back out to search for Diana, but before they departed, the female zebra let her companion know a detail of the pony they're looking for. She wears the jumpsuit of the stable dweller. Stable 17, I think. Thanks for letting me know, Smokey. I'll keep my eyes open and awake. Diana was nervous. If they knew she was from Stable 17, then they must have seen her face. Her heart started pounding. She had fear. Diana was breathing hard. After a few minutes, she was able to calm herself down. She opened her pip book and looked for east. She stayed in the trees, hopping tree to tree so she wouldn't be spotted. Eventually, there was no more tall trees. Sunlight was shining through the sky. The sky was actually visible in this area of the forest. Diana looked down and saw that zebra standing there, just waiting. It was Smokey. Listen, stable dweller, I know you're there. This is the farthest you'll get, yelled Smokey and to Diana. So, you won't come out? Smokey asked herself. She picked up a grenade from her saddlebag. She pulled the pin, then threw the grenade at the trees. She blew up the top part of the trees, and a pony fell from the sky. Ah, there you are. Was that so hard? Smokey asked. Diana was just lying there on the ground. She was unable to move after a fall like that. She looked up at the zebra. Smokey started singing a familiar lullaby. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to lay your sleepy head. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed, sang the zebra. Then she gave Diana a grin as she passed out. Alright, so we finally made it to a stopping point. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. We are on chapter 4 now. That is where I'm going to continue on the next part. Stay tuned for more. I won't be posting for a couple of days because my birthday is on May 4th. You could wish me a happy birthday if you want, but you don't really have to. I don't really like my birthday that much. I'm just gonna eat nachos and chill out with a girl. Just eating nachos. But I hope you guys enjoyed that reading and stay tuned for more. Thank you guys. And bye bye. Now you could like the video. Just bringing that up from the other video. Now you could like the video.